It's Graham here, Liv'n Dream, in January 2023 at our Airbnb in Scottsdale, Arizona. It is Thursday and day 4 of the Wild West adventure here in the Wild West of Arizona in the USA. We're done with work and the rest of the team are going to be heading back to their various homes in Tennessee, Idaho, and of course California. But I'm going to continue to fly solo here in Arizona for another few days, not heading home until Sunday night. So for the rest of Thursday, I'm going to get an Uber shortly and I'm going to head over to a friend of mine who lives here in Mesa, which is a suburb of Phoenix, of course, here in Arizona. And we're going to do some hiking today. I think he's talking about going to Pinnacle Point, which is in one of the many hills that surround the metropolitan Phoenix area. So I'm going to take you with me as we do that journey. But first, I'm going to take you on a little tour of our Airbnb. And Brandon has got the drone up and he's taking some aerial footage. So let's see if we can show you some of that now. Hi, I'm Graham, and this is my wife Fiona, and we have always had a work hard, play hard philosophy. From London to New York, and of course the Caribbean, we live our dream through travel. And of course, the odd cocktail. And here on YouTube, we create our memories while living our dream. So come and join us as we share our memories with you. As I've said probably far too much in the introduction, our Airbnb was in Scottsdale, Arizona, which is a fairly posh suburb just to the northeast of the Phoenix metropolitan city area. The Airbnb was a 4-bedroom bungalow, only a few minutes drive from downtown Scottsdale, making it an ideal location, just over 15 minutes drive from the airport, 15 minutes walk from Old Town Scottsdale, and that put us close to the pubs and restaurants if you fancied a night out. This fantastic Airbnb made a great place for the 5 of us to meet up, get our planning meetings completed every morning before enjoying our afternoons like we did yesterday at the Barrett-Jackson Auto Auction. Bungalows are pretty well the dominant house type in the Phoenix area. And it was very simple. Bungalows are a lot easier to cool during the extremely hot summers you get here in Arizona. So with Brandon shooting the drone footage, which I'll come back to a little later on in this episode, it's time for me to go indoors and take you on a tour of the fantastic accommodation, which in my opinion was the perfect location for our off-site business meeting here in Phoenix. A massive thank you to Daryl and Brandon for making it happen. And like so many homes in the United States, when you walk through the front door, you're entering the open-plan kitchen, dining and living area. We held our business meetings every morning in this living room, presenting the PowerPoint decks on the massive wall-mounted flat-screen TV. I'm going to say that the Wi-Fi connectivity was adequate. It wasn't great, guys, but it did the job. The kitchen was absolutely fantastic, with an integrated dishwasher in the island. As you can see, a double fan oven on the far wall, including an integrated microwave oven and wine fridge. And I know what you're asking, guys. 5 guys on a business trip, did we actually use this kitchen? We absolutely did. On my first night here, Brandon made his famous ribs. They were initially cooked in the oven here in the kitchen before moving them out to the barbecue. And we're now entering the main bathroom with a single sink, shower and toilet. This bathroom was also connected to one of the 4 bedrooms. And while the master bedroom did have an ensuite, I felt for a house this size it should probably have had another bathroom. There was also a reasonably sized laundry room, which we didn't use at all, before entering the first of 4 bedrooms, which was also connected to what once was the garage, and as you'll see shortly, is now a snooker room. And in this converted garage, now the snooker room, there were 2 sofa beds, and as you can see, there was also an air conditioning unit. And because I arrived a day late, I drew the short straw, and this is where I ended up sleeping. However, I think I had the last laugh because the guys all complained that their double beds were awfully lumpy and bumpy and very uncomfortable. However, my sofa bed was absolutely firm, fantastic and very comfortable. We'll head outside shortly, but first I will show you the other 3 bedrooms. And this is the first bedroom in this wing of the house, and this was the bedroom that was connected to the bathroom I showed you earlier. And as you can see, it was the bedroom that Jeff slept in. Bedroom 2 was Brandon's, with a double bed, but as you can see, there was no wardrobe space. And the last bedroom is of course the master bedroom, with a decent sized shower and bathroom, which was just off the very spacious king-size bedroom. There was also a fairly comfortable sitting area and of course a dressing room. And I know guys, the bedrooms all looked fairly untidy, but this was Thursday, the day we were leaving, and therefore we were about to strip the beds, so there was no point making them. So walking back through the house via the kitchen, it's time to show you the outside backyard. And while the outdoor space wasn't massive, it was perfectly adequate for our need. Next to the outdoor dining table, there was a sitting area, and next to that was the barbecue. And I should say that this barbecue, or should I call it a grill, was connected to the natural gas system, so there was no need for propane tanks. And next to the barbecue was of course the swimming pool. It wasn't massive guys, but it was more than adequate. And during our visit in January 2023, the overnight temperatures fell to around freezing every night. And with daytime temperatures holding around 18 degrees, 66 Fahrenheit, we certainly weren't using this pool. So that's it folks, that was our Airbnb in Scottsdale, Arizona in January 2023. And as I promised, I'm going to finish this section of this episode with some awesome drone footage shot by Brandon. This might sound a bit odd, but the thing that I love most about this part of the world is of course the desert. Coming from a predominantly cold and wet country like the United Kingdom, a desert is something that you simply won't experience within over 1,000 miles of my home country. And you're going to see lots more desert in the next episode when I take you with me to Sedona and Red Rock country. So you know what to do if you want to continue to follow me on my Wild West adventure. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon to be notified when the next video is published. Anyway, back to Thursday afternoon. You join me and my friend Simon with his gorgeous dog Ruby as we go for a short hike in the hills just to the south of Phoenix. And after we spent just over an hour on one of the many hiking trails on the hills just to the south of Phoenix, we drove to a viewing point overlooking the city. And while the blue skies and wall-to-wall sunshine may give you an opinion that it is scorching hot here in Phoenix today, guys, I can tell you it absolutely wasn't. It was freezing cold here on the hill. And after our trip to the Phoenix Hills, it was time for Simon and I to head back to his place in the Mesa for a well-earned beer before heading out for dinner. And as I said previously, in the next episode we continue our desert theme as we head to Sedona and Red Rock Country, one of the most beautiful places in the world, in my opinion. And as a result, it is somewhere I really want to go back to and spend a lot more time there with Fiona. So as Simon make our way back down the hill towards Phoenix, I want to take this opportunity to thank you very much for watching this episode of my solo Wild West adventure. And I would ask you one last time to please consider hitting that subscribe button and press the bell icon to be notified when that next episode is published.